Okay guys, today we're checking out the AN94. Personally, I do not like this gun. I really don't. That's why I have 29 kills on it, but I don't know. I get really mad when I get killed by this gun. Why does the mag look weird on that? It's like sticking out to the side. What? That looks weird. But it has 1800 burst. But it's 2-shot burst, which basically makes it unusable. And then it's 600 auto. But I heard the first 2 shots are 1800, so it does 1800 for the first 2 shots and then drops down to 600 for auto. So, I mean, 600 auto with 32 to 24. I'd rather use like the AK-12 would be better than that, to be honest. I'd rather use the AK-12 than the AN94, but anyways. Burst. Let's check this out. My audio is down. Let me turn that back up. There we go. But I mean, if you can time it right, it's alright for burst. But here's what auto looks like. Yeah, as you can see, the first 2 shots were super fast. So, yeah, sorry for the pretty bad setup. I just don't use this gun enough, and I'm not willing to spend the credits. So, yeah, that's why I don't have a very good setup for this. Thought there was somebody in there. All right. There's 5 minutes left in this match, which means I'm probably going to have to record 2 matches rather than 1. There we go, got him. M107 PBS 41 or PBS 1 suppressor. That's kind of a weird setup. There's a lot of people up there. Oh wait, I forgot I'm on burst mode. Oh no. Yeah, we hit him once. Alright. So, if you don't land your first 2 shots, then this makes the gun pretty much pointless, in my opinion. Unless if you can macro the gun pretty well. Then that would make sense, but I'm assuming most people wouldn't know how to macro. Unless if you watch a tutorial on it, which, I've never been too much for macroing. I never bothered to do it, and I never bothered to learn how to do it. Because it's just not my thing. I'd rather not mess with it and just stick with full auto. Because I feel like my playstyle just works like that. Works with that better. But yeah, this gun's still a very popular choice. It doesn't have too much recoil. But that's kind of to be expected with the okay, that guy's, that's kind of suspicious. But for 600 fire rate, you can expect to have little to no recoil. So yeah, it's, I don't know. This gun's just kind of mediocre in my opinion. That's pretty much the reason why I don't use it too much. But if you can macro it, then it's a really good gun. But I've never been too much for macroing. There we go. I like the reload sound a lot. The reload sounds nice. I don't know, there's just something about it. The sound of a gun is always one of the best features. Like, you could have the best gun in the whole game, but if it sounds like poop, I'm probably not going to use it. Like, I can definitely manage playing with this gun, but it's not going to be my first choice. Was there a what? Oh, hold on, wait. I spotted someone in this direction, but I don't know where they went. Maybe they died. No, wait, I hear... Yeah, there he is. Okay. You had me confused there, buddy. I'm gonna run over to the hill and yeah, of course. I thought there were enemies. I thought there were gonna be enemies over here. There we go. Got them both. I'm surprised the other one didn't turn around and try to fight me. All right, I thought I saw somebody that way. Yeah. All right. That guy's a sitting duck. There we go. But yeah, it has like pretty much no recoil. And has slow RPM. So it's a lot like a lot of other guns. I don't know, there's something a little satisfying about it. Like maybe I can get that. But I really don't see much of a reason to use this gun. Other than macros, of course. And of course you have to do the annoying thing. If you want to use full auto, you have to switch it over every time you die. Or join the game. I'm going to go ahead and throw a grenade over at the hill. We got ourselves kind of a sweaty server. But I seem to be doing decently on it despite the sweats. And I have forgotten to switch it over to full auto once again. Okay, this time I have remembered to switch it over to full auto. So, yeah. Can't forget to do that. Especially with, like, this gun. Because it's 2-shot burst. You can't hyper burst it. You'd have to macro it if you really want to use the burst mode to its full capability. It's 1800 RPM, is that right? Yeah. That frag! Oh my god! Honestly though, I feel like at some point I should probably learn how to use burst guns a little better. Like the M4, I'd love to learn how to use that gun someday. Just never put time into learning burst weapons. I know a lot of people, if you time your clicks correctly, then you can really work with the burst gun pretty nicely. I don't know where all my shots went there. Look at this guy, crouched on the floor, camping a corner. You'd love to see it. And that's where you forget to turn on the burst. Yeah. Alright. Assist count as kill. Awesome. I hate this gun. I'm just saying. I hate it a lot. I don't hate it as much as the Scar L, but it's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad gun. You literally have to remember to switch it to auto every time you want to use it, unless if you have a macro. And it's ridiculous. I don't like it. Huh. Actually, that has decent wall penetration. I've been in a game with that guy before. That's weird. But yeah, that wall penetration was actually pretty decent. I might check it after this round. I think there's a guy right. Yeah, there he is. What? I can't. Okay, I was out of ammo. I thought I wasn't. Alright. I'm dead. I'm going to check the wall penetration on this gun. Alright, advanced. Penetration depth 1 stud. Okay, so it's average. It felt like a... I don't know, it felt like it was more than that. That was a pretty nice wall bang shot I got in there. Pretty nice pistol to match along with this this gun as well. I definitely recommend a nice secondary because I don't know why you always... There's not a specific reason you always need a good secondary. What am I talking about? Yeah, there are people over here. There's one camping in this house. There he is. Camping around the corner. That's what you get, bud. You're not supposed to do that. Play like an actual player. Yeah, so you can work with this gun pretty decently. But it just depends. You have to land your first 2 shots. So you have to be pretty accurate at first. Because the first 2 shots are 1800. So it's really... It's a weird gun. You gotta know how to work with it. After you get the hang of it, it should be a pretty decent gun. I don't know what he was doing. I think he was throwing a frag grenade. Alright. Yeah, so pretty decent gun if you know how to use it, but it's gonna have to get some getting used to if you're new to it. Of course, you could macro the burst to get it up to 1800 RPM. But I wouldn't want to mess with that. No, I don't think that's, yeah. It's just too much to mess with. I'd rather use an auto. I believe 1800 RPM. What is the highest auto? What is the highest auto? I think that's is it Tech 9? Yeah, 1500. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, so 1500 is the fastest auto RPM. I'm guessing 1800 is the fastest burst RPM. I don't know of any gun that would have a higher RPM at burst mode. But of course it's 2-shot burst, so you can't really time it right. You'd need a macro. Actually, thinking about it now, I'm not even sure if you can macro the gun. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, overall, if you know how to use the gun, it's decent. But most people is probably going to have a hard time with it. If you use it a lot and get used to it, you'll probably do pretty well with it. But I just see no reason to really use this gun. Like, it's a gun, it kills people, but it's just, there's something about it. It just doesn't feel right to me. I'd much rather use like the AK-12 than the AN-94. But yeah, this concludes this video. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like and subscribe. Sorry for the kind of the less edited video today. Kind of rougher commentary style, because I have to get this video out quick. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell. I'll see you guys.